Wouldn't it be cool if there's a way to communicate with people who do not speak the same language as us? Um, there is, in fact, a way that this is possible. Throughout our everyday lives, we communicate with others, whether intentionally or not. I'm going to be talking with you about my communication concept curation project, which is based around nonverbal communication. My name is Liam McQuiston, and I chose nonverbal communication because one, it's just interesting to me that you can communicate with others kind of, like I said, unintentionally, and they kind of understand and get what you're talking about. Also, it's just always happening around us, and I thought it'd be cool to kind of learn more on how to like read people and understand what they mean and stuff. So throughout this project, I first have created a blog website with many different functions for the viewers on it. I also have learned many new things while experiencing some difficulty, but many successes along the way. And I lastly now have a better understanding and new ideas for the future when it comes to content curation. So first, there are many different things that were able to be done on my website. There's first different tabs that viewers can click on and see. So the first one I'll show you, but the first one's like the blog tab, which is everything I wrote, and then the second one's about. It kind of just gives like a general idea of what the whole website is, and then the third is the contact tab if you need to get in contact with me with any questions or want to ask about stuff I wrote. Also, you can click on the posts from the months that I wrote them, so it kind of limits down where you view the blogs at. So if you want to see a blog from January, you don't have to scroll all the way through. You can click on that month and see like the 3 or 4 blogs that I posted from that month. And then there's also redirects, which are ways to get in contact with me if you have any questions. And there's also embedded videos from YouTube, so you can click on that and watch the video that I learned stuff from if you want to watch it yourself and kind of get a better understanding. So I'm going to show you right now kind of like where the tabs are at and stuff, so you can see. So this is right when you get on the website. As you can see, there's the 3 tabs right here, like I said, and this is kind of just how I set it up. So that's on the blog, and then right here on the right is the different months that you can click on to choose where like you see the blogs from, so it's kind of quicker and easier. And then here's the contact tab, and then down here I have all my like contact information links. If people have questions or want to reach me, they can do that. With the many different functions of the site, there are also many things that I learned from this with some difficulty but many successes along the way. The first one was how to embed videos like from YouTube and stuff. So I now have a better understanding of how to embed content that can kind of engage viewers even more. And I also learned many new nonverbal communication concepts. A couple that stuck out to me were how people of other cultures communicate differently, especially nonverbally. So something you may do like that we are used to may offend somebody else or could have a completely other meaning. So what I found difficult was setting up the Google Analytics with the site. Along with that, I wanted to see like how people viewed my website. So I did that to kind of get a better understanding if you viewed it and everything. And I found a little bit of difficulty in that. And then coming up with new content and ideas, I didn't want to put the same kind of blog up every time. So I made sure I learned something new that would help viewers kind of get a better understanding of everything as well as me myself. And what I found successful was setting up the blog and format. Along with having your own blog, you can kind of put your own touch to it and make it how you want it. So that was a big success. And also just learning how to spread information. This is a new way that I have kind of put out helpful information for people. So now I can see how it betters people, and it was just successful for me with doing that. And lastly, from seeing what all I'm able to do with the blog, there are many things that now I'm able to do in the future and kind of apply to my future career and endeavors. So knowing how to do more for a website, like I said, I learned how to embed videos, so now I can apply that if I need to kind of share content and put more out there. Also, I know how to create tabs and redirects for people to get in contact with me, and that'll be helpful if there's future employers or people who just need to contact me. I now know how to kind of establish that, so it's easier for us to get in contact. I also now, using these blogs, have a better sense of how to network. I think that creating a website does open up many future opportunities, so that is something I'm definitely going to use in the future. And also spreading ideas and concepts on nonverbal communication. I think that it was beneficial to kind of share what I learned, so I'm definitely going to do that more as I go along in the future. Not only with nonverbal communication, but anything that I learn I need to get across. And I lastly can see how creating content, it gives a better understanding of what I'm doing and how others can learn from it. And I saw how easy it was and all the benefits that come out of it. So in conclusion, this project was beneficial throughout the whole semester. I not only learned a lot about nonverbal communication between others, but also how to create content via a website and put tabs and redirects to help people along the way. This is my communication concept curator project, which was based around nonverbal communication. I first created many different things for my viewers to do on my website that would be helpful. I also learned that while experiencing some difficulty, I came up with many successes throughout this learning process. And I lastly have new ideas and a better understanding for the future and can apply this. It's possible for anybody to create content that can be beneficial for them. So if you need help or any inspiration on how to create a blog website or just on nonverbal communication in general, you can check out my blog spot at nonverbalcommunicating.weebly.com. Thank you.